It gets absolutely no better. Every time I see that intro, I tell you, I kind of get excited. Feel like I still got it, you know? I can give them a quarter. I think I still got a quarter in. Welcome. Welcome to No Excuses presents the Ray Lewis Show. If this is your first time, buckle up. If you're always faithful and coming back, we appreciate you. Listen, it's amazing. I keep going back to this thing about travel and about like just being present, right? And not being so distracted with the gadgets, whatever it may be. And when you find yourself present, you then realize one thing in life, that you can change your life. You can change your life with a breath if you really believe it. But you gotta be present. Look, I don't want to hold up no longer. I want to get Coach in here. Let's jump in championship mentality. Last week, we talked about actually giving yourself permission to live. Wow. Coach, get on in here, man. Good friend of mine for the last 20 plus years. Boy, I'm telling you, every time I see you, I just get a certain energy about me, Coach. I appreciate you, brother. I just need you to know that.
Hey, man, I feel the same way. It's very rare that you could talk to people these days and get energy. Most of the time you talk to people and you lose energy.
Hey, Coach, look, I tell people all the time, they're like, man, y'all shows, do y'all practice? I said, man, we talk every day. We're just having conversation, Coach.
Yeah. You definitely, my brother, man, when I need somebody to talk to or I need to run some creative stuff or, man, it's just good to have people in your life, man, that you can rely on in that way. So I'm grateful for our friendship, brother.
Absolutely, brother. Bro, look, last week we hit on something interesting, right? And I'm traveling like crazy, but it's interesting because this week, everyone is a work in progress. There's no finish line, Coach. I'm trying to see where are we getting caught? Where are we stopping to not understand that we're always a work in progress?
Oh, man, that's a great championship mentality principle to talk about today. First of all, the key word is work. So a lot of us just living and hoping for something else to get better instead of really focusing on being a work in progress. And you know what? You have to ask yourself, what does that mean for you? Like if you're a work in progress, for some, it's the mental health. For some, it's social health, like being rich in relationships. You ever met somebody that you got a problem with something and they got a number for somebody to call to solve that problem? They're rich in social relationships. There's financial. That's another category of it. Financial. Yeah. And one of the most important, Ray, we know about the physical, but time, which is the ultimate luxury. So it's like when we're saying we're a work in progress, I think it's important to identify a work in progress towards what?
What?
To me, that's the first thing, because there's danger in being successful in one of those categories and thinking that you've arrived.
Bro, listen, and this is what I'm telling you. The questions, the conversations I'm having, like why, like you're retired, like why are you still working out every day? Why do you eat a certain? Why don't you do? Because I'm in progress. The only thing that stopped for me was the game, right? But I'm talking about life. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about challenging someone today. Listen to me, what I'm saying. If you are allowed to be a masterpiece and a work in progress simultaneously. I'm telling you, you are. You can be all of that. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, where we're getting stuck at is, listen, if you don't surround yourself with the right people, you will never find yourself as a work. You will only find yourself in a life of idea. Mm-hmm. One day, if I do this, if I do that, if the right people push you toward your process.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, right.
And they push you while they going through themselves. Like you said, you're a masterpiece and a work in progress, all at the same time. Let me think about it from my perspective. Physical fitness.
Yeah.
And so there's several categories to that physical fitness. There's cardiovascular, there's strength training, there's flexibility, it's nutrition. Yeah. So like if you like, okay, I need to lose 20 pounds and you successfully lose that 20 pounds, that's great. Affirm yourself, congratulate yourself. But it's very rare, Ray, that you find people that have arrived in all those categories. You know, you got marathon runners that can't bench 135 pounds. You got cyclists that run all day but can't lift no weights. You got bodybuilders that lift weights all day but can't run a mile. You got somebody that could do all those but not strict with their nutrition. You could be good in all those categories and not be flexible. Wow. We are always a work in progress. And I don't know anyone in all those categories that I talked about earlier, whether it's financial, mental health, spiritual wealth, social wealth, financial, whatever it is, I don't know one person on earth that has arrived in all those categories, including me and you. And so I think it's important as you become a champion and develop this championship mentality to understand that there's no finish line.
So I need somebody to get this, because last week we talked about giving yourself permission to live. But when Coach speaks about having, what is that goal? This guy asked me this yesterday night. He said, what is your goal? I said, goal? I said, my goal never ends. I wake up every single day of my life and try to figure out a way to find a better me. Something in me needs to be fixed. I got something going on. Something's off. I got to keep figuring this out. So that's why the physical side for me, that's why hurting through the things of cycling and going through the meditation, like whatever it may be, I'm always challenging the weakest part of me. Every surgery. That's where I'm always in process, no matter what. The progress, but it's the process. Right? And where we became really successful is in the process. Because our process, my process, bro, the way I train, the way I prepare, I live like that daily. It's not something that I did for the National Football League. It's absolutely who I am, a lifestyle.
Man, you done been retired 10 years now, and you still working. Now, we may not be doing 4 or 5 workouts a day like we used to do, but man, we are still working. But how about getting better with nutrition? How about learning more about how food really is DNA, and everything you put in your mouth has an assignment for your body.
Everything has an assignment for your body.
Yeah, everything you put in your mouth. So what we're talking about is a constant state of learning.
Constant state of learning.
It's a journey. It's like I tell people all the time, the best bodybuilder, he's so hard on himself. He wants his forearms a little bit more shredded. Some people want their calves a little bit bigger. It's always something that we can work on to get better. And as a champion, you have to continue to be a work in progress. When you won the Super Bowl MVP, you was back working. You think Aaron Donald?
Hold on. Don't go past that so quickly, because that hurt. Okay. Let's slow down. Let's slow down for a minute, Coach. I mean, I like sharing information, but sometimes we run by things too fast.
Yeah, man. But you was back to work. Coach, you was back to work. I'm thinking about
Super Bowl MVP, 2 weeks off, and we back in the iron.
You could have thought that you arrived.
See, I'm back at the same place. I'm strictly here so that we, as a community, understand one thing. You're never finished until you stop breathing. Wow. But as long as you got the heart in the fight, where we're stuck at is we keep negotiating with ourselves. See, we finna cut through the negotiation. If you don't surround yourself with those who respect the process and your progress, listen to me. I'm going to give you one of the keys of life. Have somebody around you that will tell you something about you that you don't know that'll change your life.
And that you don't like.
Oh, my goodness. See, somebody got to tell the truth sometimes.
Yeah, they you know, those days, man, we kind of got on each other a lot. You know, I'm
bro,
like, well, Ray,
bro.
I'm like, Ray, you really need to think about this, bro. And you like, Mont, you got to get more stretching. We constantly are on each other with that accountability factor. So I agree 100%. Surrounding yourself with people with like-minded goals and people that are in work in progress too, but you can grow together. And again, there are people that are wealthy, that are rich. Guess what they do? They still look for the investment opportunities. They don't get satisfied. They keep working towards it. But when I talk about those categories, you could reach that financial situation, but how's your family life?
Yes.
You got multi-millions, but how's your physical health going?
My goodness.
What is your blood work talking about?
My goodness.
What I mean? You could have all those things. And the point I'm trying to make today, to add on to what we're talking about, is that they're categories. And just because you've reached a certain level in one, there's always others you need to work on. Like spiritual wealth, spiritual health, your relationship with the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. The moment you think you know everything about God and that you're at a good place, life will happen to you.
Life will happen to you.
So let's just keep learning, team. Let's keep growing, team, in all categories, not just physical, mental, social, spiritual, financial. All those categories that can make a difference in our lives before we help others. Hey, what's our goal? Help how many people a day? One person a day. We got millions of people trying to change the world, but won't change their world. And what we're saying is, let's keep working on our world so that we can be better to the people that we're trying to impact along the way as well.
Coach, once again, mic drop. Get out of here.
Talk to you soon, bro. God bless our team. And for those that we love the comments that you guys put down there. And for somebody, yes, Ray, do read the comments.
Man, I read a lot of the comments, man.
But we just wanted y'all to know that we get energy from y'all. I get inspiration from y'all, man. And keep sharing stuff, man. The experiences that you're going through.
Comments. The last time I did that, I said I'm going to do it, but I'm going to call out those comments, Wall.
God bless, team.
All right, Coach, be good, brother. Listen to this. I'm going to be quick. I want you to stop. Let's all do this. Let's stop making weekly plans without finishing your chores from today. We will plan for a week, but we won't get done in a day what we need to get done. If it's a daily process, then it's really minute by minute, second by second. But I'm going to go all the way back for 5 seconds and let you know that all of our greatest crutch is our comfort zone. And every time you find yourself there, you realize I'm doing the same thing, looking for different results, which could be called insanity. So the question and the direction of today is, if we're all a work in progress, stop trying to be perfect to anyone, anything. Things are supposed to happen so we can put them back together. What we've given up is in the process. Everything that we pick up and put down has a process. Coach said it earlier, what you eat has a date with how long you live. It's a process. So this week, write down 3 to 5 things. Mine I already wrote down. But write down 3 to 5 things that you think you need to work on through this process. And when you figure it out, then your progress becomes a daily lifestyle. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Always Team No Excuses, Ray Lewis Show. See you next week.